Welcome back to another episode of the City Podcast, episode 144 of the shittiest podcast around. We are your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with...
Your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
And?
Roman.
And of course, I guess our special guest, ghost host, sometimes around.
Beef fajitas.
Beef fajitas it is.
Beef fajitas.
Fajitas.
I guess he was feeling a little lonely, wanted to come and play podcasts.
Hey there, lovely girl.
Lonely girl.
There you go.
Don't even commit it to doing
Lonely girl.
Oh, no, fuck, whatever. Let me just eat.
Let's get this crap show rolling, baby.
Hey, you gotta start off crappy to end crappy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. As long as we're consistent with the crap.
Y'all wasted most of the energy talking about John Wick, though.
No, John Wick was a really good movie. Anyways, I know that you have a game for us prepared for the end of the show.
I do.
For the end of the show?
Yeah.
Kind of.
We wanted to end the show with it, so what I was going is that we have to get some comments, because we actually do have comments.
Okay.
And, of course, if you guys want to join us, we have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search out Greenworks. You'll see it there, so you can go to youtube.com/Brainworks, drop a comment there, give us a like, share. What else do you do on YouTube now? Like, share, turn on the ringer, get your notifications up, the whole shebang. I know you can search us out, iTunes, SoundCloud, Brainworks. I tried a little harder this time, put shit on, social media, but, it is what it is.
Don't tell him any bad stuff, because then he won't do it anymore. Be nice.
Be nice. Alright, you go the old school way. Roman, tell me what the old school way is.
If you want to send us an email, go ahead and send it to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric?
Citypod88@gmail.com.
Alright, so we do got some comments. We're going to start off with someone new.
Dun dun. What?
This is from Norwal Music.
What up, Norwal Music?
Awesome content.
Ooh.
That dude has tried calling me before, and YouTube has thought it was a bot.
Really?
Yeah, but this time he just was like...
I think that happens sometimes. I think I've commented on one of the videos and it didn't go through.
We had one...
But that's because it's talking shit about Tony, though.
Yeah. And then there was others that are not in English. There was one, I'm guessing, was kind of like Arabian writing.
Oh.
And I tried to translate it, but it wouldn't let me. You missed the conversation we were having before we started recording a podcast of all different kinds of porn videos and how you to know if you're gay or not.
I was telling Tony, I was like, he doesn't really watch porn, but the one where I figured out I might have a mommy fetish was also like a JOI thing.
Which I thought it was an anime thing, the Joy. Or Joy.
It's all nothing but Nurse Joyce.
JOI is jack off instruction. So it's just a chick like telling you like stroke your shaft and like
Joy, right?
It's those kind of videos. But there was
I watch those and I get fucking sleepy. I'm bored.
I was telling him
because it's like just grab your shaft and start jerking your cock. Because it's mostly English women doing it.
That's what I was
And
telling
I
him
was
too.
This one was a fucking natural born American girl. All right.
Oh, she's saying, grab that dick and jerk it.
Yeah,
No, I think she was trying to calm down her son.
Yeah, like apparently. Okay, this is what got me into it.
Before you get into that, thanks for that comment.
Thanks
Thanks for saying we're doing a good job.
Some more content. Maybe you'll find yourself in a mommy fetish as well. Okay, so
He looks at his mom, is like,
I can imagine how you're saying.
I just wanted
a point of view, a POV where the mom comes in and she's like,
no.
Hey, you okay?
I didn't know what that was until tonight.
You didn't know what POV was.
Yeah.
He's retarded. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, you learned this shit in fucking middle school, bro. Come on!
You guys need Jesus in your life.
Get off the dick and onto the balls.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's catching on. Only took like 10 years.
Let me explain it. It's the first like 4 to 5 minutes is like a mom and she's like, look, son, like we're gonna go to like Disney World or whatever the fuck. But first, I have a meeting in the morning, so we gotta get you sleep. So let's get ready for bed and blah blah blah. And she even says like, behave yourself, which is like, don't be fucking jacking off. But inevitably, apparently you do. Because you're supposed to be on the other side of the camera. Yeah. It's just her talking to the camera.
Yeah.
And
so it is a POV.
Yeah. No, because there's not even a dick in it.
It just sounds like ass.
It's literally just her like doing that, and then like.
Oh, and you just see her arm go up and down, but it's like kind of like a fake dick or something like that.
Not even that.
No.
And the thing that got me watching the rest of the video is how she fucked up, because she fucked up where like. the frame is wrong,
Uh-huh.
so you can actually see her hand,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's supposed to be like under the covers,
Yeah.
and she's supposed to be doing the jack off motion, but it all fucked up, and she's just jacking off the air, and then she
Yeah.
realizes like, oh fuck, and she like puts her hand underneath the cover and tries to do it again, and it got me like okay, like,
He's
I
like,
gotta,
oh, moms, they feel good, don't they?
I just.
I'm just amazed. Every time I show up, we talk about dick all the time.
It's because you bring the dick.
you bring the dick game in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are the conversations you bring to the table.
Yeah, that's. I gotta reevaluate my life.
But we have more comments, right?
We do, and it's time to keep it raised with a broom.
He's probably irregular from all that meat.
What's up, nephew? How you been doing?
Ah, yeah, dude, that was funny.
His first comment, maybe the 2-year-old was a conehead. It's possible.
What 2-year-old?
The dude
From
who
the
took
condom thing.
Condom.
Yeah, you don't remember in Coneheads? he
Oh,
was
yeah,
shooting
he didn't know-
condoms?
yeah.
That
Like
was
gum.
Yeah.
He ate some other type of gum.
Cum gum. Anyways, his next comment.
Just like salty gum.
Why is this gum so salty? Oh.
Is that the flavor of herpes I taste?
Alright, so no reason behind the gift. Just got you something because we homies. Hope you like it. P.S. You also saved my life that one time, so I'm eternally in debt with you, Roman.
Did you get the gift yet?
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
that
It's
was-
this Coliseum video. Now, this
Oh.
brings back memories. It's a World Wrestling Federation.
Before the
WWF.
fucking animal lovers took over.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's Coliseum video. It was like the brand for their videos, and it's a Shawn Michaels, and it's a best of. So it
Damn.
already has the iconic fucking WrestleMania 10 ladder match between Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. Alright? So that is a fucking fantastic match.
I
You
gotta
watch
find
it.
a
Do you have a VCR?
VCR.
I'll buy one.
Yeah, just go to like a
They're like $10 at the
Yeah.
fucking flea market down the street.
Yeah. Or the pawn shop. I think the pawn shop still has some.
There's one where he faces Owen Hart. Love Owen Hart.
Is that where he fucking kicks him in the face?
That's
Damn
a
it.
sad moment.
Yes. There's one with Yokozuna, which Yokozuna was alright for being just a big
I
guy.
remember the Shawn Michaels and Yokozuna fight. Like
I mean-
is it the WrestleMania one?
I don't know if it's
Where
a
he was
wrestler.
fucking, he drop kicked him like 2 times.
No,
He didn't go down.
I don't think it was.
Or was it
no.
Sweet Chain Music him 2 times?
No, Yokozuna only ever fought, I believe, Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart.
That's
at
all the
WrestleMania.
Hulk when he fucking picks him up.
Yeah, at WrestleMania, that was it.
Does it have the infamous fucking screw over?
No, this was a year before. Or 2 years before.
There you go.
But it has Tanaka. I don't remember Tanaka. I know who he is.
He's
I
an
just don't
Indian
remember-
dude, no?
Yeah, I just don't remember his matches too well. I don't know, he was great.
He
But,
was
but again,
forgettable.
thank you. Thank you, Prune. I do appreciate
He's
it.
not
I
here
just
to
saved his life.
He was choking.
He was
gave him
choking
Heimlich.
one time and I gave him the Heimlich.
Oh. When did that happen?
He was.
I think we're all drunk.
Yeah,
when I
Bruno was
sick.
drunk. He was eating. Shit got stuck.
Mhm.
And fucking Roman's like, "Oh shit, he's fucking choking." Got
Yeah, I
up.
was like, oh man, he's really not breathing. I was like, oh fuck. And then
Shit is real.
Heimlich came in.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, instead of talking to Dick, this is the stories we should be sharing. But
Yeah, those should be the stories.
I mean, we
But,
shared it right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom. I
You
say
gotta let
something
him
like-
come out on natural like a dick.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Now I'm just gonna associate Dick with the Jaws thing. Alright, so
I
next
get it
up-
because they go in jaws.
Alright, so his next comment. I love bears. By far my favorite animal. Are they?
Bears are
Yeah,
good.
he's the one who gave us that wood carving of a bear.
Oh, gotcha. Alright,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I like
don't
bears.
know- I
I
don't know
think
what my favorite animal is.
I think bears would be my spirit animal. But then I found out that calling myself a bear is something gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like bears.
Which is,
I mean,
you
embrace
should
it.
accept it.
I'm telling you.
Which in
Accept the little bear.
that whiskey Wizard
cup.
Tower thing.
Little
Yeah.
bear.
That's their emblem. It's a bear and an eagle.
Okay, fair
Bears
enough.
for people that are just drink whiskey for the taste.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles are the people that fucking like it for the knowledge and all that whole bullshit. I joined a whiskey cult. I did.
Okay, that sounds gay. Anyways,
Which is okay for a bear.
exactly.
But that Wizard Tower was beautiful.
Got a little
wasn't
sister bear.
it? That whiskey compound was a beautiful place.
He says at 11:47, Cardi B, that you? That's when y'all did that shit.
Yeah.
Funny about that okrr thing. Turns out Prune Man's girl can't roll her R's. So yesterday on the way home from eating, I was trying to show her how to roll the R's, and the way she does it is like a Chewbacca. I was like, okay, go brrr. And she's like, I was like, that. I was like,
Not it.
I was like, that's why are you? Why is it in your throat? It should be on your tongue. And she's like, I don't know. And I was just like, trying to teach her how to roll it. Just go like,
Turns
go,
out
what sound does a car make? And when it's passing by, she's like, I don't know, vroom. And I was like, okay, vroom. Just say vroom and just keep it on the R. Just vroom. And she's like, vroom, and then go. And then just let your tongue let your tongue hit your teeth, and she's like, I was like, Jesus Christ!
Are you drunk or am I?
It was adorable but stupid funny, dude.
I
Like,
hear one of the easiest ways to try to do it is tell them to put like their tongue on top of the like roof of the mouth,
yeah,
and then separate it a little bit and just try to shoot air from there,
Can you roll
and then
yours?
just let your tongue just do the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of it, and I was like, the next best thing, and I just thought of it like the next day, and I was like, just go ta, and just go ta 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 ta, and then do it faster and faster, and that's probably how you could get to your rolling R's.
Yeah, I was just like,
That's how you get the feeling.
think of shots. Yeah, and then, but then put that to a song, shots. So shot, ra, 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 ra. And just fucking do that.
Damn,
I was just telling her. I was just telling her. I just be like, just go like a
Today, Junior.
and then that way you at least know what the
Snake
feeling
sound?
is, and then you just add the R noise to it.
See, it's hard too when someone
She
doesn't
starts
know.
speaking Slytherin.
I tried teaching my youngest sister to do it. And I'm like, you just gotta fucking put your tongue up there. I tried telling her, I'm like, just drrr. All you gotta do is and she's like, every time she does it, she's like, So she sounded yeah, she sounded like, the best way I could say is like, kind of like Frankenstein. Because the more she did it, like I started doing it, it's like, and she's like,
You just like firing her. She ripped off your niece's arm.
Oh shit!
It was just funny.
Again, these are the stories you should be sharing.
Well,
Dick.
Nah, fuck it.
And she still
hopefully they
says
stayed
La
this
Llorona.
long to hear these
Right.
stories.
His next one is Eric's prego statements made Amber go, "What the fuck?"
Prego statements.
I don't. It must have been something over dinner.
I was.
No.
This
This
is
is
talking about the. We were talking about the fucking pregnancy shit too, and the fucking other podcast.
Okay, I don't remember this.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I was listening to it on the way over here just to kind of jog my
Catch up?
memory, but I don't remember anything about
I
pregnancy.
don't remember
Did I
pregnancy.
say anything about pregnant?
Yeah, I don't know.
And he made some fucking. I remember read some sexist comment about how girls.
That's rich coming from you.
Yeah, that's usually coming from Casbeth. Right?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
If anything
some
else-
chick told me, your mentality, you're gonna get cheated on for the rest of your life.
Probably.
Like if you leave a girl home, she's gonna get bored. She's gonna fucking someone else.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
huh. All right.
And
Yeah,
your life
that's
is
not wrong.
on your pillow.
And the thing is, I understand where you're coming from. I just think you're phrasing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I've given that. I don't
You're
fucking-
phrasing.
You're afraid of change.
Yeah, you're phrasing things a little odd. There's some things I get what you're trying to say, but
That's good.
it just
As long
doesn't
As long as
It
you
won't-
get some of
it
the
won't
stuff.
What did I
land.
say about pregnancy?
I have no idea. But his next comment: watch Fallon Fox highlights.
that Jimmy Fallon is
I don't know who Fallon Fox is.
I don't know who that is, but I'll look it up. So don't you worry.
is Jimmy Fallon and Red Fox doing their
Dude,
classic
watching- how's
duo
that
comedy.
possible? Dude, watching Jimmy Fallon fucking
fucking-
do anything is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that motherfucker just can't act and he seems dirty as fuck.
All right, his last comment. My favorite part of Detective Pikachu was when the Blue Eyes White Dragon fought Mega Greymon and Master Moose Castle.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's my son. That's my stepson. Just trolling everybody.
That's right.
And he's a
I
big old troll.
appreciate it, bro.
Exodia!
Because I did get all three references in there. Usually I only get one. But thanks a lot, Prue, and that was Keeping It Regs with a Prue.
Was that it for the comments?
That was it for comments.
All right, Mark.
Oh, okay. So we're doing my thing now.
Hey,
Only if you want to, baby.
only if you
Okay.
want to.
So we're playing the classic fake news kind of game.
All
Instead of telling you the whole story, because I know when I try to make a game out of it, it kind of is like it's okay, but I'm trying to up the ante a bit.
Okay.
So I was like, first time I did it, it seemed okay, and I was like, all right, well, how about, we'll put pride on the line, and just like maybe Rowan will play off Eric to one up him because Eric wants to win, but after a while, it's just like Tony doesn't really give a fuck, so he doesn't really put any 2 cents
literally on
in.
his phone right now.
Exactly. Eventually, like
I was trying
The-
to find
the-
out who that the Fallon dude was.
Oh, okay.
Jamie Fallon,
Fan on Fox.
and then like the rivalry between y'all is okay for maybe like the first 2 questions, but once you get past that, kind of teeters off.
Because I'm clearly superior.
Yeah. So I'm instead of telling the whole story, because I can only get like maybe 5 questions in, I'm giving y'all 17 questions.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
It's 17 questions, but it's a headline,
Okay.
and I ripped some of these off from the Onion. I got this from the Onion, and from the subreddit, not the Onion.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna give you the there's a couple of curveballs I'm gonna give y'all.
Okay.
You're all working as a team.
I don't like this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Automatically, you're bringing down my IQ.
Hopefully, y'all work as a team and discuss it amongst yourself. Give you a couple minutes to talk about it.
Okay.
But I was like, that's not enough.
Okay.
Like, they're not going to work as a team.
Yeah.
And so I picked up some stuff.
Oh.
So as you can see,
A fucking rock?
That was his
You're gonna
McDonald's.
punch him
dude.
or loser?
McDonald's.
So-
He cheated us.
It's called the compliance rock.
It has so much blood on it already.
I tested it out, and I tested some of these questions, and I got like kind of a result I wanted.
Okay.
Some people didn't get it right,
Okay.
so
Oh, you had a fucking control test?
yeah, I had a control test. So since I'm getting from not the Onion in Onion, so what I'm gonna do is we all have onions. I didn't want to give it to y'all like at the beginning because then y'all would be expecting this.
No wonder he was eating Roman.
Yeah.
So I have 4 onions because I'm gonna put myself in it too. I'm not gonna answer the questions, obviously.
Okay.
So we're all gonna go, and we're all gonna suffer together. So you're not gonna swallow it. You just take a bite because you were telling us right now you don't want to get out of ketosis. So
Yeah, I don't.
you take a bite, and I'll give you the bag, and you just spit it out from there.
All right.
Will
I
that
guess,
work?
yeah. I guess.
Because as you kept
So
going,
that
I
makes
was like,
sense
that's why I was
of
like,
why you
fuck.
wanted to record.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to record this, but it wasn't gonna work either way. So
I recorded and I'll fucking save it and make a video more of it.
So it gives everyone a chance to talk about it and come up with the answer.
Fuck.
And the thing is, at least not everyone's going to, there's no one who's not singled out. We'll all do this as a family.
This family's important.
All right.
I don't know if you want to take out the thing or you're just going to bite it straight from there.
I like to peel my onions.
I'm gonna say jokes on you. I actually love onions.
Okay. So all right. So I'm just going to, little side. So, all right.
Ooh, all right.
I know. When I was in the truck, I was like, "Ooh, that's already a fucking stank." I was like, "That's why I gotta throw this in the fucking in the bag."
Cover it with some trash smell.
Had to eat some trash myself.
Oh man, I shouldn't have fucking eaten the fucking jerky.
All right. So, like I said, there's 17 questions because 17 just seems like a very terrible number to go off. All right.
17 is barely legal.
It's like unless you're John, and then 17's too old, too much.
All right. So the game's called Truth or Onion.
Okay. Question.
Okay.
So we're not working together, right?
No, you're all working together.
We're working together, but-
everyone's coming up with the answer together.
Okay.
Y'all are all working together. Discuss amongst yourselves what sounds right.
Okay.
Give me some reason behind it.
So if we
then
get it,
I'll
if
let
we get it right, it's true.
It's
if
true.
we get it wrong,
Yeah.
take a bite.
Like, okay, so it was one that I was gonna put in. So like here's a test one. It was like Labrador Malls 5 5 people in an apologetic pit bull group. That was the headline. Now, was that something real or was that something onion? True onion.
True.
So it has to be a unanimous decision.
So we all say true.
Yeah, this is just a quick run.
I'm pretty
rundown.
sure it's true because Labradors are mean.
Okay, so we'll go true, even though Labradors are not mean.
They are. They're
No, true,
ruthless.
true. All right,
So
true.
you think
Yeah,
this
they're
was
fucking
you
ruthless.
think this was an actual headline?
Mm-hmm.
So that was an onion. That was an onion
Yeah.
headline. Fuck.
So
But-
now,
Labradors
we're
are
wrong.
the fucking sweetest dogs ever.
No, actually,
I had a
Labradors
Labrador.
are actually very vicious.
I had my Labrador and it was fine.
That's because it was your Labrador.
Yeah, but they're
Well, again, so we were wrong, so we had
so
to
you're
take a
right.
bite of onion.
So you would have to take a bite of the onion. So that would be the thing. So remember, like the headline, you got to think: was it actually written by an actual publication, or did the Onion write this?
Goddamn.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what hopefully that will kind of clarify anything.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Do we have to swallow?
For the sake, yeah.
Alright, sure.
Roman's
Okay.
the only one who doesn't, because
But I just started keto too.
yeah, bullshit.
This isn't keto. This is
As you
fasting.
I just started fattening too.
Well, see, that's what makes this a lot easier.
Fair enough.
And I'm doing it too, so like I said, it's not just me fucking
Ugh.
being mean about it.
All right.
At first, I wasn't gonna buy one for myself, but
I should have smoked before this.
all right, guys. Here's the first headline.
Do we have
Not-
some vodka so we could mind the vodka?
Vodka.
You never seen? Oh, you haven't seen Shields. Agents
First
of
headline.
Shields, it's a thing.
United States to use McDonald's as embassy contacts in Austria.
Okay.
Discuss. So give you a couple minutes,
Okay.
and everyone got to be talking.
Okay, so we got to think. It's Austria. Austria is near Germany,
Yeah.
right? Do they place a big value on McDonald's?
Isn't McDonald's a big value all over the world, though?
Yeah.
Everybody knows
I
the
could
golden.
see it maybe in like Japan.
So
No.
the
Everybody knows the golden arches.
Mm.
But to be, what was it?
The United States is using a McDonald's as an embassy for people to contact them in Austria, basically.
I mean, it seems like a safe place. Come down to McDonald's, be safe, get some
Public
meat.
area. No, because most
Yeah.
But here's the
embassies are.
But here's
cut
the
off.
thing, like they're fairly secure. And if Americans are gonna contact them in any way, then why would they use a McDonald's, which is a public establishment? And
That's
they're-
true.
And they're
Because embassies are usually guarded, gated, and you can't really. I mean, I think you
They're-
could call them.
they're at least guarded. I
Yeah.
don't know about gated. Gated.
I mean, a lot. Well,
some of them.
Some.
But
I think it was, I
I
want to say it's an onion.
We're throwing votes in.
I want to say it's onion as well, but I mean, I could.
Has to be
argue.
unanimous, right?
Got two
Unanimous
onions,
is 2 out of 1.
2 onions,
I'll
and
go with onion, I guess.
you're gonna go with onion. What was your reasoning? Because they're talking.
Shit, I don't know, man.
Awesome pimp.
So it's like it's Germany. They're still in the 80s. McDonald's just hit big in the 80s, and people love McDonald's.
Is Germany pretty in the 80s? Is that what's going on?
Well, I mean, from the
Anyways,
movie
get
Euro Trip, they're pretty far behind depending on what part.
I mean, the eastern and western Germany.
No, but
pretty
you know,
far
Roman
apart.
makes sense. Embassies have to be guarded. You have to guard, and it
Well,
has a
the
safety
thing with the
issue.
embassies is it has to have its representative there, and if there's no
Mark has a
representative,
fucking smile on his face. Maybe I got this wrong.
No, I'm just.
no, I think he's
was
smiling
wondering.
and he's like,
I just,
you
I
guys
just
are
like,
actually
I just
talking
like
about
how,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I've enjoyed.
So it's an onion because I don't see them doing that. They don't have a representative in the McDonald's unless it's
He'll
like
be
the
the
fucking,
manager. Can they speak?
It could be, but
Can I speak to
I
the
don't see- I don't
ambassador?
see
a,
that.
a manager as a
He's-
full-fledged
Yeah,
embassy.
exactly. I don't understand why they would. I just don't get the reason, like how it would work logistically, because you're gonna have just the common people walking in because it's still a business. They're still expecting like a burger or whatever the fuck they have on that menu. So it just seems odd.
Tony's
so,
already
yeah.
pilling his onion.
Yeah.
All right, so we got them all locked. We're
Yeah, it's
doing.
onion.
All right, this is real. This is a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's real.
Fuck.
This is from newshub.co.nz. All right, everyone take a bite.
God damn it. Small bite. I'm gonna take a small
We
bite.
gotta take a bite. Got that ASMR.
I don't think I've ever eaten raw onion before.
Pretty watery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, these you got
I
good
eventually.
onions.
Ooh, that burns. So
Yeah.
I think eventually, the more we bite into it, the more gonna get out there. It'll gonna start crying.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah. If we got bad breath, the onion will clear it out.
Yeah.
Oh man, my girl's gonna hate me. All right, got that one wrong. Number 2.
Teeth before you get into bed.
Nah, not really.
Who brushes their teeth before
That's-
sleeping?
That's
do.
that's liberal propaganda.
Yeah.
Propaganda,
And
not
the same as
propaganda.
Alabama.
My bad.
It's
Okay.
alright.
Number 2. Pornhub expands parental controls for users' account.
I actually think that is true. I think I read
Pornhub?
that in the fucking.
Pornhub
Expands
expands.
parental controls for user account.
Okay. So, this could.
That means fucking.
This is one of those things that could be true. Just because it seems so out there. Like, it seems like why would there ever be parental controls on Pornhub? But
I've seen some Pornhubs have like actual episodes of anime and cartoons there that you could actually watch on there.
Yeah,
And even
but that's
movies.
just-
No, but I
That's
mean-
not hentai.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
no,
people
no.
upline.
Yeah,
Yeah, that isn't.
Think about the
sexual.
conversations we've had. How like it gets to the dark side of the web, and most millennial parents now they want their kids to learn about sex through porn. So they're like, all right, just watch it, but don't go into the dark shit. Now this is the thing though. I think I seen something like this on the internet, but I can't remember if I was reading the Onion because I follow the Onion, and sometimes like the new shit's funny, and I was like, well, I'm trying to remember if it was actual news site or fucking the Onion site.
I mean, go ahead.
All right.
Well, the thing is, like, Pornhub was, like, fairly recent in the news because they wanted to buy Tumblr. Like,
Yeah.
Tumblr is
They
fucking
wanted-
tanked.
They wanted to bring back Tumblr to the adult industry.
They wanted to bring back
Yeah.
Tumblr into the nasties. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that.
So, it might be, like, kind of one of those things where it's in the news already, so they can make, like, an easy headline for it.
But remember, Pornhub has expanded to a lot of shit that is not just porn. I know they have a gaming group now. They sponsor a lot of gamers and shit. And like I said, it's like a well-known thing that fucking people watch porn.
But like,
put some filters on the shit.
But you also have to think, what is a business? And Pornhub is a business, even though like it's free. They still have their premium, first of all, and secondly, they make ad revenue for every click. You know what I mean? They make something off of it. What do you get from limiting that?
Okay.
Like you just limit your revenue.
I'm gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. Once
Okay.
2 minutes stops, we'll take a vote. Okay. I'm
gonna
gonna try
say-
to maybe we'll give it like y'all 5 minutes each.
I'm
question.
gonna say.
Okay. Starting 1, 2, 3. Now.
All right, well, my vote is real.
I'm gonna say
Real?
that
I'm gonna
it's
say
not so
onion.
much. It's not so much like filtering what you're seeing. It's, you know, if you don't want to see,
But no.
say they're doing it for like worldwide, so different regions could choose. You know, they don't want to see gay sex or they don't want to see whatever. But you still, instead of filters, they call it parental control. So you know, if you're a parent's what like an adult. So if you're a conscious adult and you don't want to see certain things, you could choose to not have that
on these
pushed
controls.
out. Because you know, once you go to one thing, it'll just start pushing out
I think
related
it's just
videos,
filters there.
and it's just a way to.
It just that just seems like more filter than actual parental control. Because parental control is just like, we're gonna limit the amount of time that you're on this site,
Or
We're also
block
gonna-
certain
and
content.
we're gonna block certain content.
Yeah, but
So like, it seems like, why would they do that when they're trying to
well,
get the most
think of
clicks?
That's 1 minute.
It becomes an educational site now. Like I said, if you want to fucking learn
It could
sex,
draw more.
you could
Yeah.
make it where it's like those.
I think you're giving the American public too much credit when it
Oh,
comes
fuck
to
it.
Well, it's not American.
I'ma say it's
anymore,
true.
Isn't it worldwide? Pornhub's worldwide.
I'm gonna say it's an onion, but that's
Okay.
just me.
I'll go true.
We're locking. We're
So
locking.
It's true as a thing.
We're locking. Okay. So 2 truths, 1 onion.
Yeah.
Unanimous decision means it's true, and the actual answer is actually onion.
Oh,
It's onion.
fair enough.
Told you.
Fuck.
Okay.
I should really tear off the skin.
You guys are supposed to peel them.
Yeah, but I just thought maybe I'd just eat it without
I'm trying not to activate my ghrelin, so
like Magellan.
No. Ghrelin is one of the chemicals that your body produces when something hits your tongue automatically.
It's called saliva.
You start producing a hunger pheromone.
Yeah, you're gonna get hungry.
Yeah. But it's not a problem. Not a problem.
Just all you gotta do is just get the next ones right.
I tried.
So we're 0 for 2.
15 more. Here we go.
I love that it is 17.
Number 3. Scientists develop AI technology that sucks dick.
True.
No reason. You want
Oh, that's
it to
true.
be,
No, that's true.
You want it to be true.
Yeah,
gonna
it's in
give-
Japan. They're starting the whole thing where they're making more sex toys. That
I'm giving y'all 5 minutes right now.
That's true.
It's true.
It
True,
does
true.
seem true, and the reason just being is just it's just. It seems like it is something Japan would do for sure.
We were having this conversation on Friday.
Yeah.
Japan is setting it up because they have a lower rate of birth now. That everybody's so goal oriented for work that's why they're building these AI fucking machines like that robot that says you and companion and whatnot. So they could have just some type of interaction with something, some type of feelings. And that's why they're making better in sex dolls and all that other shit. So true.
True. So just everyone just locked into true.
I guess we'll go with true.
This is actually true. This is very true.
Whoa.
This is from whatinfo.net.
Okay.
Yep. My favorite top comment was EA's been making Madden for decades. Of course. Okay. Number 4.
Okay.
Serial killer admits he lost track of pattern he was going for originally.
Yeah, he fucks up.
That sounds so true. It just sounds like somebody stupid that wants to.
Like someone who wanted to become a new John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah,
5
and they're
minutes.
just like, I'm. This is gonna be my MO, and they completely like just fuck up because maybe they're not a serial killer like at heart.
They don't plan it.
Yeah,
or,
they don't plan it
or
correctly, kind of thing.
in
like
the
that.
heat of the moment, they kind of like
Now we're the sticky
struggle.
bandits.
No, that's
I want to be the Home Alone killer. He's like, fuck, do I want to be Lost in New York or do I want to be the other shitty ones?
Yeah, the only good Home Alone was the first one. Come on, let's be fucking real here. If you think fucking Chew is better than 1,
I know I
you're
didn't like
fuck-
4 because they made Chumbawamba a thing.
I hated 3 because I was
There's a
like,
part 4.
Yeah.
why are these French fucking thieves?
Oh, is that part?
Checkers?
Is that part 3?
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh, I
part
thought
3's
that was
the
part
one.
4.
Part 3 is the one without Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Part 4?
Chumbawamba.
No, part 3. I think part 3 is the one where like
It's a kid named
it's a-
Alex.
It's a kid home alone, of course.
Uh-huh.
But then French terrorists for some reason come into his house.
Because the dad had some kind of
Yeah, because they're
shit,
trying
yeah.
to steal a briefcase or something.
No, the car with the chip.
There you go. I'm just like, you're just fucking mixing 2 different plot lines that just don't work together.
It's just his Home Alone and the fucking pacifier.
So,
I like
that was
that
another
you're
shit
all just talking about Home Alone. Not the article.
The article. I'm gonna say it's true because I don't know.
It's still got a minute 30, so you still got about four minutes.
It seems right, but it seems like it's a onion kind of gag.
It could be. All of this is 50-50, so it could be anything.
It's true.
It could be one or the other. But
I can be
I
anything.
just say it's
Take a look. Rain, rainbow.
I'm going to say it's the onion. It's too funny not to be the onion.
I'm saying true, so Eric, you're the decider.
You're gonna
my
decide it.
God. I'm gonna flip a coin on this one.
That's your reasoning, guys.
Fuck reason.
Fuck! I don't have a coin. Somebody got a
Fuck
coin.
conversation, it's vitty.
Well, I mean, put your 2 cents in. Why do you think it's the
It
onion?
just seems
Oh, like I said, it seems to
Elaborate,
I don't
elaborate, Mr.
Like
Compensation.
I could see like somebody in the Onion recording it and be like, they're recording the guy and he's like, oh yeah man, I was totally gonna eat faces, but turns out I don't like to taste the face. I like to eat booty. But nobody wants to be known as the booty eater. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Or
I mean,
Yes, it's true.
I couldn't find a girl that had the right type of skin.
Series called Ass Cleaner.
Exactly.
It's you know the old saying. You don't want to get stuck with the name. Build a million bridges. You're known as a build bridger. Suck one dick. You're a dick sucker.
You don't want to be
build that.
typecast as the fucking serial
You
killer.
could build a million bridges, but if you suck one cock, you're known as the cocksucker.
Exactly. I'm still saying it's true.
True.
It seems too funny.
Hey, it
One
seems
onion,
common as fuck.
one true, and Eric, you still got 2 minutes.
It's an onion.
Onion.
Yeah.
So we got 2 onions, 1 true.
Yeah.
That's what we're going by research. And that is actually an onion.
Woo!
It's an
Save
onion.
it there.
You are 2 for 2. 2 for 2 right now.
2 for 2.
All right.
That's
All
how
right.
Eric likes to be. Half and half in the
Number
middle.
5. Harvard's satirical publication apologizes for sexualized Anne Frank bikini photo.
True.
I want this to be true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with true on this one.
I don't
Just
know.
because everybody's apologizing for everything now.
And Frank Bikini.
Yeah, but it would just be it's one of those things where why would they do it in the first place?
Harvard.
What happens is that it's not the first place. It's always been there, and people just started complaining about it now. Because like,
Was there ever a picture
what-
of Anne Frank in
yeah,
a bikini?
but-
That's apparently in the article. I'll
What's the
tell you a little bit of the
satirical
article. There's they photoshopped Anne Frank's head over a chick in a bikini with
that
really big
sounds
tits.
like something fucking millennials would complain about,
It
or
does.
generation whatever fuck we are right now.
But it again, it just seems like
It doesn't
Well-
seem like something Harvard would do unless it's
Well, that's
somebody
the
playing
thing.
a prank.
Well, Harvard is a prestigious school, and one of their students fucks up trying to play this joke.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, for the memes and shit.
I'll
They would have to come
I'll
up
put
and
that
say,
right there if y'all
look,
need the
look,
time.
Look, we're
I
like,
don't want to say there's been a pattern, but there's been a pattern in these things,
oh, true onion.
and I just want to see if it's. Well, how do we know he's telling the truth? You're not lying to us, right?
Huh? The
You're
what?
not lying to us. Like if
That's the headline. That's the headline that was.
yeah. But your thing is, you know, I'm gonna say it's onion.
You think the Onion wrote that?
Say it's an onion.
I say it's true.
Oh no!
I'm telling you, it sounds like something like
Onion. Yeah, true.
one of these new kids goes, oh, I think it's funny, and people get upset about it, and he's like, oh man, can't believe a Harvard student would do that. So Harvard was like, we gotta fucking
Harvard has
cover
a
our
lot
prestigious,
of fucking-
name. So we'll come up with a statement going, hey, no, we're sorry for what we did.
Let me see if I can persuade you. I say that it's completely false because I don't think that was ever created.
Mm-hmm.
Because, one, you have to think about Harvard and the people that are applying to Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying to fuck themselves over. And that thing is going to get out, right? No matter what, Harvard will have to apologize. That's a given. But what kind of ramifications go onto that student? Why would a student willingly put himself in such a bad situation?
We're gonna
with
be
that?
just one of these rich kids that get in,
No.
that don't
Even
care
at that,
about,
they have a reputation. Reputation's everything in Harvard.
because they know it's gonna get covered up.
No,
Because
because...
in that headline,
2
you can
minutes
say
past.
2 minutes.
that headline. You could say
Still got 3 minutes. Cool.
the
Oh,
headline
it's
could
5
be.
minutes.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute thing.
Oh, okay.
All you have to do to cover it up is say Harvard student. You don't have to give names or anything. It's just someone did it at Harvard. They know it was coming out of Harvard. They don't have to give name specific because daddy covers everything up or the school covers everything up, and it's just like, okay, we're sorry guys. We didn't think people were gonna take it so wrong. We didn't mean to offend anybody. I mean, it's got created, so we're just taking responsibility, and our response is say, we're sorry.
So we
That's
lock
what I say.
we lock in one true and one onion,
Yeah,
and so you're the one on the fence.
No.
Or you're still on it.
Eric is the one. Eric has the chosen.
No, I said onion.
Okay.
You said onion?
Just say true or onion, and then say
True.
lock, and after that you're done.
All right.
But if y'all
onion.
still want to debate,
I say onion.
onion
Yeah.
locked,
True.
onion locked, true locked.
So, onion lock.
Okay. I have to reset it because that's why. All right. Harvard satirical publication apologizes for sexualized Anne Frank bikini photo is actually true. Oh. It's actually very true. I like how everyone reached for it.
Oh. Dang, you taking those deep gouges.
I am. I was hoping everyone else would take deep ones too.
What would you just do the 17 questions?
For the sake of the podcast, to make it more entertaining. I heard the Sam one where he's like, why are you even bother? It's boring. You need to step it up.
I think he was talking about social media, not the
Well,
podcast.
I'm hoping this actually helps you out a little bit. I hope this is somewhat entertaining.
This hurts. This burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This hurts because I want to eat it. I actually really like onions.
Oof.
Oh.
Could have thrown this in the grill.
Yeah, you gotta take big bites. Then it really
Bigger
bites.
bites then?
Bigger bites.
I was thinking nibbles.
Yeah, I know. I started looking at yours. You're taking little girl nibbles.
I mean,
Yeah.
mine's there. It's good.
You want chew on that, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been
next
chewing
one.
on them for like every other minute or so.
All right.
Okay.
Chew on it is.
So number 6.
Still worse than garlic and honey. I could eat this onion.
Number 6. Alabama governor signs new heartbeat bill lowering state's age of consent.
Isn't that what's going on in Alabama?
No.
That's
Oh, no,
an onion.
Alabama's abortion, right?
That's an onion.
Think that's onion?
Yeah.
I think they're mixing. Yeah, it has to be onion mixed up with the whole abortion shit.
Because Alabama right now just cares about abortion. They don't care about rape. They don't care about anything like that.
Onion locked.
Onion locked?
Yeah, onion.
Onion locked?
It doesn't matter what.
Doesn't matter what you say.
Is that how it's gonna go?
It honestly just doesn't matter. Like at this point, like that in that case, I honestly don't know. Like that is that. I don't know of a state that would actually lower its.
Other than Mexico.
Yeah, like they
As,
would.
as we talk shit about
willingly-
Alabama.
Exactly. I don't know who would like willingly do that, but if it was gonna be Alabama and
Right.
these last given states, we know that if anybody would do it, it would be.
It would have been a toss in the air between Alabama and Mississippi.
I would think Tennessee or Kentucky.
Tennessee too. Damn, that's all.
It's one of those eastern states that
Eastern
want to be
southern
southern
states? Yeah.
The southeast states.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Well, either way, it's onion. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna say so far, the average, like when I would quiz other people, they at least got like 2 wrong out of this. So I got a little more than I wanted.
Okay, so right now it's all gravy.
Yeah.
So we're 3-3.
Yeah, like 3 and 3, half and half.
Yeah.
All right, we're sticking with Alabama here, and I'll send you the links, so I guess you could put under the description
Sure.
the ones that were true, so you can actually take a look in a book,
And be
read a book.
disgusted in this fucking nation.
We live in strange times.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, Alabama lawmaker. We shouldn't arm teachers because most are women.
True.
I thought you would like that one.
That was true too, because I think I
Yeah,
actually read that one.
I read that one too.
I'll go with true.
Yeah. What'd you think? What would you think?
I
want to at least hear that.
That one sounds like one of those. It's so stupid it must be true kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that would be my reasoning for it to be true.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
really
The
see.
other one I heard about teachers getting armed is like they're supposed to be, the safety for kids is like how it's safe for the guy with a gun,
What's safer than a person with a gun?
right?
You teach with a gun.
Well, no, yeah, I've seen like Alabama. Alabama's really backwards.
It
going
seems
to
like
Seems
it.
like it right now.
Like
Alabama's just going.
they're like,
through something.
okay, we'll give you the niggers, but you leave the women alone. They
so
can't choose.
they're
whether they-
They're precious. That's actually true. That's actually very true. All right.
God damn it, Alabama. You're a real piece
Wasn't
of
it-
shit state.
Wasn't it fucking Tom Segura says like, let's build a wall around Alabama?
Yeah.
Was it Bama or Mississippi?
I think he said Alabama.
All right.
Louisiana. It was
We
one of those. I know
We
it's
got
like-
10 more to go, guys.
That's so
Right there.
harsh. It's so fucking like 10 more to go. Fuck.
Number 8. 2 Virginia women accused of having sex with dog while communicating with inmate in jail.
The fuck?
This
2
sounds-
Virginia women accused
That
of having
sounds-
sex with dog while
this
This
communicating with
sounds
inmate in jail.
true only because I remember reading that story of a chick, I believe also in Australia.
See, I tried to steer away from Australia stories because this guy got Australian stories on lock.
I got it on fucking lock, baby. There was an Australian woman that died because she was allergic to dogs.
Oh yeah, we
And-
covered that
yeah, we
fucking.
covered
I
it.
heard about that one.
Yeah, so that's my reasoning. I'm like, if there's one
That's what
dog
the pregnant
fucker-
thing was. Because you talked about that, and I was like, oh, yeah, you could. She's probably going to get pregnant about the one where there's a chick talking about like her
that's
brother, and then
That's
the,
what
Oh,
Prince
God.
we fucked a
chick got all
horse.
fucking
So I
grossed
don't know
out.
if it's like a horse or my
Yeah.
brother's baby.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I got you. I say it's
First
true
Minotaur.
just because there's
All right, we
fucked
got
up
true.
people.
So
We
by
got
the
one
way
true?
of the thing, it's saying that these 2 women got caught having sex with the dog
Wow.
while they were on the phone with the inmate,
Yeah, more or less.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. A lot of people don't follow the rules when talking to inmates.
That seems far-fetched. I'm going with the onion.
I'm saying true.
That can't be right. I'm hoping that Jesus is not right.
I mean, it depends what the guy went in for.
But it turns out that I didn't know it was not
do
as
that,
rare or as taboo, I guess, to fucking have sex with animals. I was like, okay.
I mean, it's taboo for sure.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but people
It
be
happens
like,
more
oh
often
yeah,
than you
people.
think.
That's what I mean. It's like people know about it. Be like, yeah, I see.
I wonder how many people down this street alone is fucked an animal.
At least
on
one.
this street, probably closer to the ditch.
At least one.
I hope not.
Everyone's hoping for that one.
It degrades more and more.
The more you get closer to the ditch.
Oh man,
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna say
Onion?
But, I mean, at this point,
I got one onion, one true.
I'm gonna say it's true.
You say it's true?
Yeah.
Okay. You are... Oof. Tell me. It's actually true. This is a real story. This is a real fucking story.
Live in this sick fucking world, Tony.
Yeah, I could see a guy going like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, the dog's fucking me so hard," and you're not supposed to do it, but it's a way for the guy to get his rocks off or have something that he can jack off to later. And he's hearing chicks moan, but I guess they needed a dog in
Fucking
there.
dog.
that is fucked up and goddamn this world.
When it comes to sexual desires, anything's up for grabs.
That's true. All right, number 9. PBS defends Arthur episode where Mr. Ratburn reveals he's the ultimate twink power bottom.
Oh yeah, he came out to be gay,
Yeah.
a teacher, and people were like so angry as that Arthur has a gay teacher.
I always figured he was gay.
Yeah.
Just the way he talked. Just the way he
Yeah.
presented himself.
Anybody with a fancy fucking accent would be like, "Oh."
He reminded me
He's
of
like, he
Kevin
takes it.
Klein, so I was like, he's probably gay.
The little soft hands.
So,
Isn't Kevin Klein the one who touched the people?
Now,
it's
no, you
Kevin
think...
Spacey.
Yeah, you think
Kevin
Kevin
Spacey.
Spacey.
all right, now knowing that Arthur did come out with a fucking gay character, do you think PBS is going to defend people having a...
Well,
Look,
think
The way
of-
they're wording it,
exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The way it's worded seems like an onion right off the bat because it says like sloppy power bottle or whatever the
What was
fuck.
it?
power bottom,
Uh,
pink power bottom.
let me
It
see.
said sloppy. Like,
Sloppy.
Of course it's gonna be sloppy.
PBS defends Arthur episode where Mr. Ratburn reveals he's the ultimate twink power bottom.
Twink power
It's
bottle.
I don't think
Twink.
PBS
Yeah, it
would...
says
yeah.
PBS defends.
I don't think PBS would use the word twink power bomb.
But here's the thing. That could be the fucking red herring because look at this fucking shifty ass face. You know what I mean?
That is the headline you want to
A
read.
lot of, well, I will say, the ones that I try to choose, I tried to make it seem like I'm hopefully they're playing off each other. Because some of them sound crazy, like the Anne Frank one. I would have never thought.
Yeah, I would have never thought that was.
So that's what
I
I'm
had
trying
a
to do.
feeling it was
But
because Anne Frank jokes are just awesome.
that's the thing, though. This
Yeah,
could be
you're
the
wrong.
title for you to read the article, and turns out, PBS had a fucking gay character, and people they're defending it as like, it's okay.
It's like clickbait. At
Yeah.
best, this is clickbait. So here, because yes, we know
that Arthur
there was an announcement that yes, Mr. Rat, whatever the fuck his name is
Ratburn.
gay.
and he did get married on one of the cartoons.
I saw that you
But-
put that and did that Arthur thing.
Yeah.
The one person who liked it was Solomon.
So,
The whitest man I know.
So I'm gonna go with it's true.
it's clickbait. Yeah, it's true with the clickbait.
So you
Uh,
think, true.
It's an article, but it's just worded weird.
Yeah, it could be just like one of those.
Because
Like,
I know the content is real, but I don't know if the title that
yeah.
twink power bottom. I know PBS won't use.
Because it. See, the thing is, we're thinking it's either the Onion, but there's plenty of other news things that'll.
Satirical. Or
Yeah.
No, I
No,
specifically I
it's
tried
only
to
the Onion.
I stuck with the Onion. There was another one called Lifestyle, and I think they're branched off to it. But there's only like one that was that. So I stuck purely with the Onion, and the rest of them are.
Credible news sources like
True,
the New Yorker and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, some of them are. Some of them are like the Alabama
UK,
one
yeah.
was from like an Alabama news source.
Alright.
So I
True.
tried to stay with that.
True, and I'm locking in.
True, lock in.
I'm gonna go with true.
Got two truths.
I will go with Onion just to be
have the high ground.
Yeah, just have the moral high ground. It's not even moral high ground. Not at all.
You just want to be the nigga that's like,
Oh,
told you I'm smarter than y'all.
I'm just being contrarian.
He went for his
It's onion.
onion.
It's onion.
It's Onion.
It's Onion.
You see, that's
God
the.
damn
I
it.
was like, why would they put twink? Like, what the actual wording was off.
Good enough for you, Mark?
Yeah.
Good enough for you?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Can I go back to Nibbling? This is really worse.
Gotta keep going. Gotta finish that onion.
Next question, come on.
Okay, next question. Gotcha. Number 10. Preschool discourages children from saying best friend.
True.
True?
Yeah. Because that adds to the inclusion exclusion of children.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know that because of
They don't like to use the word best friends to show they choose favoritism over other children. I know it's a real article.
That burns.
I
but
know
I'm
that
pretty sure.
that one did burn. Like when you get to the middle, I remember that there was a article released that because of Fortnite, kids not considered. I think noob. No.
Default.
Default.
My
as an
favorite-
insult.
I think my favorite one was someone got written up because they referenced someone as a dirty Hanzo main.
Yeah.
But that's something else.
From
In the
Overwatch.
school system, the word default is now bullying and an insult because of Fortnite and the new generation.
It's
I
like
heard about
calling,
that one.
it's like it's new age saying you're poor.
Yeah. But you know,
Nice.
Instead of saying, look at this guy, he can't even afford new shoes. It's like,
Who
look at
needs
this guy, he can't even
skins?
afford new skins. Or the best skins.
That's awesome.
But best friends, you're not allowed to fucking say best
Yeah.
friends anymore.
School, school discourages children from using the term best friends.
Because, check it out.
Is it true or is it onion?
Because you could say you have friends.
But what happens if they're
kids-
all your
kids-
best friends?
That's the thing. They don't believe you then. Kids are like, we can't all be best
You
friends.
know,
I
it's
talk-
like
I talk-
sound,
talk-
that
This
sounds
is my friend.
I'm going true.
True? Roman? I mean, it's already two truths, but I want to hear your logic and reasoning behind this. Maybe you can...
The reason it would be true is because they took away Indian style sitting and replaced it
crisscross.
with crisscross applesauce, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will always know it is Indian
It's
style.
always Indian style.
It's always
Till
Indian.
the day I die, I'll teach my future son or daughter
Indian
the same
style.
thing.
Yes, it engine style.
Yeah, you got to say Indian style.
Savage style.
That's even better.
Oh,
But-
fucking Redskin style.
I'm gonna go true just because it seems like with the
We're
new
fucking-
type of culture we have.
Yeah, fuck the
is what
school
it would
system
do.
we have.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
It's actually very true. It's
Yeah.
You nailed it perfectly because it's not inclusive to other kids.
Yep.
God damn
The
it.
term best friend is not inclusive. And there's also a couple of other ones saying that they are not allowed to invite other kids to the birthday party unless it's everyone invited.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. If you bring a treat for yourself, you gotta bring a treat for everybody.
Yep.
Kind of deal.
They're
Yep.
saying
They're forcing all of us to
be inclusive.
be inclusive, which is
That's a
okay,
high mind
but it's
mentality,
a
isn't it?
fucking
Always inclusion is not always a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
everyone can be included into a cult. Is that good? No.
That's true.
Isn't that the high mind chic mentality?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
Fucking cheap.
Here's the next
Question
one.
number
but
11.
people have got to know.
Number
how
11.
People have got to know how to like separate good people from bad people. You invite bad people, they're
You
gonna.
know, I
do-
might just
And
erase.
even at that,
I might just erase the whole dick conversation in this podcast and leave the game. This is actually a really good game.
No, man, you leave the dick conversation in there. Narwhal needs it.
No.
Yeah, he appreciates that content.
No.
Mr. Norwal music.
check it out, guys. They answered my question.
Awesome.
did you just tell me they had good content? Yeah, fucking listen right here,
But
man.
these guys reading between the lines.
Come on, they're talking about JOI porn. Come on, this guy's a mommy fetish.
I just clip everything, just leave that. The Roman puts up mommy fetish.
mommy fetish.
Number
Mommy
11.
fetish.
Study reveals that girls who play princess grow up with skewed perceptions of role of modern monarch in a democratic society.
No,
This
but
has all the trigger words to like be a Huffington Post.
Study reveals that girls who play princess grow up with skewed perceptions of
I
the
know
role of
that
the modern monarch in
there
a
was an
democratic
article-
society.
there was an article that they don't want girls to be princesses anymore because they grow up being spoiled and they have that different mentality. But God, this.
What's a monarch? Patriarchy is when it's
No,
a dude.
patriarch is a dude. Monarchy is a
women.
Woman.
Sounds right, right? It's all the key to
No,
it.
that's matriarch.
That's matriarch.
Matriarch.
Monarch is
Monarch is like a king and queen.
yeah.
They don't want to be.
So princes, they don't want them.
They don't
girls
want
that
democratic.
brought
They
up
want a king
with princess.
or queen.
I'll say it one more time.
Say it.
Study reveals that girls who play princess grow up with skewed perceptions of the role of modern monarch in a democratic society.
So you mean to tell me they're getting upset that girls that think princesses are the same as queens? Is that what you're saying?
More or less. Yeah.
Right? Like they play princess and they think the prince is the queen that could do whatever she wants, but they don't have to listen to a queen and they don't know like the. I mean, I guess. I mean,
I'll go. I'm like, this is a weird one. I mean, I lock myself for true.
with like Walt Disney.
I'm gonna say onion.
Oh.
I'm gonna say onion just because.
Are girls
If
dumb
y'all
enough?
guys want to try to convince Eric about which one it
girls
is,
they
This
dumb
is
enough?
rubbing my stomach so much.
because it's a fucking onion, dog. You're not supposed to be. No one
Girls
was
are-
meant to eat.
Are
a whole
girls
onion.
dumb enough to do that? You know what? It seems like it's a joke thing. I'm gonna go onion.
Onion?
I'm
Got
gonna
two
go onion.
onions.
I'm gonna go with Roman because so far he's been all right.
You've been making
I
sense.
think I have a better record.
No,
It's
I have the
been
best record I've
it's
ever
kind of
been.
been half and half so far. Everyone's been saving each other every once in a while.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm just saying that it's just an odd thing because
You know what? Because it's so
How-
odd, it
how-
could be true.
no, but how is it skewing like the princess mentality when a princess is already going to be a monarch? Like that's the kind of thing. So how is it skewing it? Is my kind of thing.
As in, they don't know that there's a queen above that.
I don't know.
They don't know that the queen. They
Okay.
think the princess is the one that rules everything.
One-
Because you look at like Aladdin, Princess Jasmine does whatever she wants, and you know they have to listen to the subjects, but they don't know that the princess
Honestly, I
and
think we're
shit
getting
would've
this wrong.
gone
But,
to the queen and or the king, which technically the king has the whole power.
so what are you
But
gonna
it
do?
seems like I'm
what
gonna
you got?
I'm gonna go with onion.
you
I'm gonna
go with onion. Two
Two
onions,
onions,
one
one
real.
I feel like I talked myself into going with true, but I'm gonna go with onion.
I'm gonna go with my fucked up gut tells me.
Yeah,
With my onion ring gut telling me.
my guts craving more onion, baby.
It's actually onion. It's actually very much onion.
Let's save you on this one. That was about to
Way
bite.
to go, gut.
You're so ready.
Yeah, I was.
He's
I
ready.
didn't understand the question.
He's ready for the pain.
Yeah.
The way it was worded.
Yeah, I would say I was a little confused on this,
Yeah.
but that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
So wordy that it
I
confuses
was like,
you.
it just doesn't make sense. The headline just seemed
But
odd.
then again,
It seemed like a
yeah.
big joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, number 12. Students. Transgender woman can't be diversity officer because she's a white man now. I tried to pick all the good ones for you.
I see it.
One more time. One more time. Students. Transgender woman can't be diversity officer because she's a white man now.
So she's not diverse no more. She's just a white man.
Yeah.
So yeah, seems true.
They don't like to be known as a.
She stopped being part of the letters and just became a man.
Come on.
All right.
So
True
you got true?
Yeah.
We're all locking this in. Any
That
discussions?
seems like a part of a joke, though. It's like her comeuppance. Diversity.
Roman,
Officer?
you're thinking a bit here.
Wait. What's a diversity officer? Is that what you said? The diversity
Yeah,
officer?
a diversity officer. I think
Is that-
someone in the college that helps out diversity.
Oh, okay.
I guess somebody that
Dick,
just like is
try
Like
to
a
get more-
counselor.
Oh,
Like
that seems like an
More or less,
onion.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems like an onion right there.
No, I think
What do you-
that
what's
actually
going
is-
on?
I
What's
think
what's
there
going on
is
in that
that.
head, Roman?
Honestly, I think that's an actual like
Position.
title.
Yeah.
That's an actual title. The
But the thing is, because
It's like the
they're
student-
taking it away from her because she's identifying as a fucking white male. She's probably a white chick.
It's probably a white chick.
It's a white male now.
Transgender.
So how would that take away from her diversity? That seems like a joke thing.
That's a question though. If you completely go, if you completely change sex, like completely, you get operations and shit. Are you
Sometimes-
still transgender?
Yes.
That's
You don't stop being a
you're-
transgender no more.
That's the whole transgender thing. It's like it's a chick who
Tra-
likes dicks, so it's a straight chick.
So
but
transgender, you can
becomes a gay
a
dude.
woman can be a man regardless of the operation or not. just saying that they're a man and still have all their parts and they don't want the operation. They're still, in their mind, a man.
So people that choose to change their sex will never be just classified as a woman or a man, right? They're always going to be transgender.
No, gender
even if
refers to like how they
They were born.
How they identify as.
Yeah.
So-
the transsexual, I believe, is the.
So once a transgender identifies as a man, she's a man.
Yes.
Not a
In her
transgender
mind.
anymore.
and-
I mean, publicly though.
In her
yeah,
mind.
In her mind,
I was telling
he prefers
Oh, that's
the
right. You
male
gotta change. Yeah, you
pronoun.
gotta.
I was telling fucking Colleen and James that I was like, man, or Tony, I was like, transgender are just people that need help. They're mentally ill.
They don't know if to be
It's
gay
like
or not
it's
gay.
a delusional. They're
It's
fighting with delusion.
They need psychiatrists trying to say.
more or less, yeah.
More than likely, it's a person that who forces himself to think the opposite of whatever it's actually true.
Well, that's a conversation for a different day.
That is.
Well,
Lock
this is.
true.
I mean, this is a conversation now. So I mean, it's still.
I lock true.
You lock true. You think this is a real article?
Yeah.
Okay.
the thing that where I can see both sides is it's a white woman that identifies as a man, goes for this thing, and now they're just it's almost laughable that they'd be like, well, you're now a white man, so fuck off.
So now it's a fucking problem.
But
Depends who's running that. The
but-
person that.
I would say it's an onion because I think they would see it and they wouldn't take that risk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say onion.
All right, Eric, this is all up to you, baby. You already tasted that onion.
I want to say onion. I do. Because it seems
Say-
like a real big joke.
Uh-huh.
Go with that.
But
onion.
diversity-wise, depends who's the one in charge of actually giving the position.
Mm-hmm.
To where if she doesn't want to be,
I
if he
think-
doesn't want to
I
be
think-
treated any differently than
You're
a man
saying
or a woman,
Marcus eyeing his onion.
It's
and
kinda
that?
like,
I think
Oh
Mark's
no, I'm
already-
looking at the
it's
time.
kind of like
You're
it's like,
got 3 minutes.
You know what?
right
You're a dude. You're a man, and this is meant for someone who's diverse. You know what? Because they're white. Is the thing. It's not just like a male or female thing, but because they're white.
No, well,
It's not the
okay.
best thing of
But-
diversity.
But here's the thing: they don't. They
I think maybe a
They-
diversity is something is someone of a different culture.
they have a problem, or a lot of people in that camp have a problem with white cisgendered male, which means that they're just white, regular men that are straight.
I would say it depends on the woman. You know what? It was good with the onion, but I'm gonna go with true.
You can go with true.
Okay.
True, lock it down.
Lock it down. Ooh,
It's
3
true.
minutes,
I'm
okay.
saying onion, but it don't matter.
Because it depends how the
I'm gonna
person.
say
I'm seriously thinking
Alright.
diversity means they need someone of a different colored skin. They don't care that you're a man or a woman, or a man who thinks you're a woman, or a woman who thinks is a man.
Still
But
seems
your
like
main thing
it's
is
good
you're
going
white.
about it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it?
They want someone ethnic. They need an ethnic for diversity.
I knew this one was going to be like the hardest one
Uh-huh.
because it just seems so fucking out there, but this is actually very true.
Yes.
This is, the National Review.
Told
So
you.
this transgender woman or transgender man was just like, oh, I'm a white man. Oh, I'm a man now. And the students are like,
Fuck
she's
you.
a fucking white man. Fuck you. You can't be a diversity officer now. How quick they flipped the script, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm just guessing it's because the white thing.
Yeah, you're not.
It's
wrong.
not just the male thing. It's the white thing.
Yeah. It's the both. It's a
good-
bad.
good-
It's a bad combination.
Schools always look for the color rainbow. Like, how dark are they? How will people react to having Indian guy, brown guy, Mexican, the black? That's what they need.
The black.
Asian. They don't want a white guy saying, yeah, bro, this is blah, blah. And they don't care that it's a woman or a guy. They're not going to give it to a woman or a dude that's white.
So they want a black, gay, transgender.
They could have like a black man, woman, whatever.
Yeah.
Or someone who identifies as a cat, like, meow, follow me here.
Next question,
Either
Buck.
way, next question.
Main thing is the diversity.
Eric
in
Lake-
schools.
Shut up.
Diversity means race, bro.
Eric likes talking transgender.
No,
earlier.
the diversity is part of that, but
Yeah.
next question.
I want to say that.
13.
Shut up. That's
Every
the
parent's worst nightmare. This kid really wants to go to church on Sundays.
Okay.
That's the headline.
Onion. just because.
How's it a parent's nightmare?
It's because they don't want their kid to be religious.
I mean,
Yeah.
after most of the
millennial?
stuff.
Oh, dude,
that you-
yeah, religion has been dying slowly, very slowly, but it's good. It's out
I
there.
think a lot of there's still a good amount of Americans or wherever it's from that
Wherever.
base that base their whole life on religion. Like religion's still a big thing. Doesn't matter which religion,
Okay.
Catholic, Christian. Oh, I'm gonna say it's an onion.
That's an onion.
Onion. 2 onions. Roman.
Talk me out of it, bro.
I don't know if I can.
Change my mind.
I don't. I don't know if I
Go.
can because.
Because what do you think? What are you thinking? You're thinking in your head. I need you to think out loud, baby.
Well, the thing. Well, I try to make my thoughts concise, but that never happens.
You just gotta.
I'm just because my mind works as I always try to find the opposite of what most people think. It's just the fucking the way my brain works.
Okay.
So I just thought since these guys were like, it's an onion, that it's probably true.
You're trying to
Just
find the
because
truth in it.
I'm thinking like, I just think well it's probably like East Coast. It's probably like Northeast. You know what I mean? Where they're really embracing the spiritual side, but not necessarily religion, and they would hate that their son or
I would say it's more like a Western,
has
like
like a-
Californians. Californians do not like religion. Southern people love it. Northern
Yeah, I
don't
people
think it's
live by
okay.
or
it.
Northwest. I'm sorry, like
That can't
I
be
was thinking
right
about
because
Northwest,
California
not
is mostly Mexicans and they would die. They scream out Catholicism. Even the new dudes.
The ones that matter. Mexicans don't matter to them.
but-
South California is all fucking religious.
No, because there's also like the newer generation. Like
Yeah, you got the millennials having their kids.
Even like our generation, like is
Yeah.
like not really
Well, it
raised. in
depends
that.
because most Hispanics are religious, and that's because
But here's the thing: their parents are religious. Like
Yeah.
our parents are
Mhm.
religious,
Yeah.
but not. Well, I mean, for me, not you. Yes, him. No. Like you see, like there's a thing here. Now, when we become parents, it would be a situation where
See, the
we
thing-
we don't raise our kids religious, and it would be kind of like oh fuck.
yeah,
It
but
would be
see
kind
that's
of
the generation we're in.
Okay.
He said the parents are the ones that are afraid their kids are gonna go to
Have
church,
you not
right?
paid attention how young parents are now?
I'll read it one more time just in case we get off point. Every parent's worst nightmare. This kid really, really wants to go to church on Sunday.
Yeah, we're not at the point where fucking the new wave is like, oh, I know religion is dying, but there's still too many old
It's
heads.
not dying.
I'm saying it's the onion.
Religion's not dying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's an onion.
Yeah, I wouldn't say religion's dying.
it don't matter what I say. At this point.
But what would you
Well,
choose though?
He's obviously going true.
He's going
I'm
true.
going true.
You're, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, true,
Onion.
onion, Eric,
Onion.
onion. I'm just gonna reset. It's onion.
There you
Yeah.
Very onion.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom.
Very
there.
onion.
Yeah.
You're saving me, guys. Thank you.
You saved me for not taking a bite.
Yeah.
Oh, this delicious fucking onion.
Question number 14.
Number 14. Christian pornographer refuses to film sex tape for gay couple.
See, now you guys got to school me. Is
That's
there,
true.
Is there religious?
Oh, there's
Porn
religious
dudes?
people. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just like Alexis. No. It was the fake one though.
Alexis.
Alexis Texas wouldn't do black dudes
Yeah, she didn't
for
do
a while.
interracial.
Yeah.
But that's not religious though.
Yeah, she wouldn't do black dudes.
Huh.
After a while,
but
she
apparently
did.
that's like a thing. Like there's chicks
No,
that are just
yeah.
like I'm not doing interracial. Like
Yeah.
they just won't do it
Racist or because different size?
They're racist.
for whatever reason.
It's their own reasons.
Preference, probably.
I honestly don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean,
don't-
as
I
long
don't
as
care.
there's a mom in it, you'd be cool with it. But
But yeah, I can see people that are devout, like just
Wait,
because
wait,
you're in
wait,
porn
wait,
doesn't mean you're
wait,
not
wait.
religious. And there's
But it-
plenty of religious people in porn.
but isn't religion frown upon porn to begin with?
Not really.
Can you really call yourself religious, especially Christianity?
Yeah.
Christianity isn't Christianity one of the ones
Yeah,
that
okay,
frowns
matter,
upon porn?
but you're saying that, of course they say it, but they all fucking watch it.
There's
so-
a lot of hypocrites.
I
just
don't know
all
it's a hypocrite, but can you call yourself like a Christian
Yes.
and a point when you know that your Christianity
Yeah.
I think so.
fucking be like, nah.
Wasn't like fucking what's his face?
There's a bunch
Was,
of there's
wasn't,
a
wasn't Larry Flint like a total like Catholic? He was
Yeah.
woo about Catholic.
yeah. There's also I forgot
Yeah, I know there's a Jewish dude.
what the fuck's that bitch that went on Celebrity Rehab?
I just like that description.
What the fuck's her name?
Well, fuck that bitch.
Mary Carey? She was
Harry
the one-
Carey.
The broke bitch? The fucking broke down bitch?
Yeah, the one that was a drug addict.
Oh, yeah, the one from Dr.
You gotta be a little more specific.
Oh, what was that doctor show?
Dr.
on-
Drew.
Dr.
She
Drew,
came out
yeah.
Dr. Drew.
Okay.
Hey.
But she was like a big titty one. Like she I think it's I really want to say it was Mary Carey.
Yeah,
or
but didn't she
something
stop
like that.
doing porn because she found religion, though? I think that was her transition. She's like, I need help.
2
I
minutes.
found God.
2 minutes.
Can you help me?
Some.
That
But then
means,
she
but she
started.
stopped doing porn, though.
No, she started. No, she went back to porn.
I'm-
She
I'm-
started.
I'm-
She made a
Because she
return.
didn't get the help she needed.
No, she stopped doing drugs, but she's religious and she won't do
so she's
stuff
fucking
that.
for Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, you can
I'm
still be
gonna say
religious and
true.
fuck. So I'm gonna
Say
say it's
true?
true.
I'm gonna say true just because Christians deny fucking gay people having even a cake.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fun- Fun fact: those gay people were actually going to different bakeries to see if they did. They were just looking for a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't say they were good people.
Yeah, I know.
Gay,
I
all
said
the
they're
gays ain't
gay.
good.
I guess I'll go with them. True.
True.
Yeah.
We're all locking this fucking true.
Yeah. Yeah. There's certain dudes that
Put it up to your face.
either that or they'll do that, so they'll say they're Christian and then just cause a riot.
This is onion. This is an
Wow.
onion
It's
piece.
the onion?
Yeah, it's the onion.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt there's something like that, but this was an
Yeah.
onion piece.
No,
Fair
but do you think someone out there be like, I'm religious and do porn exists?
Yeah.
Fucking Mia Khalifa was Muslim. She still did porn.
But
She fought for her
quit,
rights.
didn't she?
No,
No,
she
she
did
stopped
for a
doing
while.
porn.
There's a bunch
She
of
stopped doing
Muslim.
porn, no?
She stopped doing porn.
She
Yeah,
did
because
for a while.
she's
She got-
wearing that
'cause she-
famous
no,
jet.
No, she
She
stopped
got-
because she
got mad.
graduated.
She did an interview with some dude that told her just like, "Oh yeah, you're famous for doing porn." She got fucking pissed at him.
Yeah, because she wanted to be known as a sideline reporter.
Yeah.
And she came on the news again because she's married a famous chef. And they go, chef's marrying famous porn star. She's like, I stopped doing porn, guys. She said, I got my money and got out. I don't think she has a limited run of what she did too.
Yeah.
TBH, I never liked the porn.
I like some of it.
Nah, I was never into her like obviously.
She's
super
not a.
fake titties.
She's not one of the pretty ones.
Yeah, burns right.
Yeah.
Got all
pretty.
over my tongue.
The more you
Oh,
talk,
I went
the
up.
more
I
brown.
went up to
yeah.
my nose.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
Okay.
pretty.
this is fun. All right, we got 3 more guys. We're almost
First
there.
and
We
15.
gotta do this when I can.
I know. See, I didn't know. And see, that's was I was after you started talking more. I'm like, fuck. All
Girls, Roman
all the-
ruining all the fun again.
all the things I wanted to do. I wanted to record it so people could see,
Yeah.
and then you can't really eat it. But you like onions anyway, so
Yeah, it would have been like,
Fuck.
yeah, I was fucking good. Can I have more?
I hope.
I mean, you like onions, but until you're forced to just eat onions and chew them and it burns. There's a difference.
Can I get a little salt on it? It'd probably be fucking awesome.
You see, I thought that was gonna do it.
I'm
The
hoping
salt kind of fucked up the back of my tongue. with
people are listening. I hope this is a little more entertaining. Talk about big old
Just
dicks.
some-
Am I the only one who's not getting like the teary ducks?
it. Yeah.
I have it in my nose. It's in my
Yeah,
tongue. It's slowly going to my nose.
It's right here.
See, I think you like the flavor of onion.
I bit too into it.
Yeah.
Maybe don't touch your eye.
I appreciate taking the bigger bites, guys.
Here's the thing: you like onions, but you like onions with food.
No, I
I doubt you like just go and chomp on an onion.
No,
like an apple.
he's just like John. Except John does it with tomatoes. He does it with onion.
Yeah, like whenever I have like onions on the side, I put them to the side or they're just there. I
Yeah.
just chomp on them.
Yeah, but you have like an offset
No.
of food to counteract. Even when you like say you have a burger, you're like, oh, I'll put my onions to the side.
No,
You have-
he's a Shrek dude. He just total Shrek. He's just like.
I got layers like a fucking onion, bitch.
Romans
Nah,
have
your
layers.
layers aren't that,
Alright.
that,
Yeah.
that much.
Number 15.
Jeez.
I openly like remove those layers for people.
Number 15. UPS loses family inherent.
Inheritance.
UPS loses families $846,000 inheritance. Offers refund 32 shipping fee.
That sounds about right.
That sounds true.
That sounds like UPS would be fucking dead. It's like, hey,
Nah, UPS doesn't lose that many.
Oh, UPS uses a lot of fucking
UPS
packages.
is by far one of the worst fucking
Yeah.
things. Well, not as bad as DHL. DHL is fucking
I didn't even
terrible.
know
I didn't
DHL
even
still
see
existed.
DHL.
Yeah,
My tongue is
thought
warm.
DHL does a
I
lot
thought
of
it was
international
just
shipping.
So it looks like the Aussies just agreed that it's true.
Yeah.
I'm going true just because I've also read stories of them like shipping meth to the wrong fucking houses.
No, wasn't it fucking bricks of weed? They ship
Yeah.
bricks of weed to an old lady,
Weed
and they're like,
meth,
"What'd you do?"
and countless drugs just get shipped to the wrong thing, and that's how everybody gets busted.
I remember that story.
So I would assume that it's
I've
just
seen a
like,
movie
yeah,
of it
it's
too.
fucking-
they got a package of bricks of weed, and they're like, "What are we doing?" So the cops came to pick it up, and there was like 2-3 bricks missing, and they're like, "What happened?" I was like, "We don't know."
I don't know.
fucking weird.
That's weird. I didn't even know.
True.
I'm saying true.
True. Eric?
I'm just gonna go contrarian just for the fuck of it. I mean,
So you don't really have.
yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing we can do about it.
It is actually very true. This is a very true story. Newsweek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, one's there. 16.
They,
Alright, 16.
Marvel is changing the sound that Spider-Man's web shooter makes from thwip
Whip.
to mixed race families.
he gotta give us a figure, man. That's the idea.
Mixed race families?
Yeah.
Read the thing.
How does it? What does it mean? How does that work? Because I think
Come on, guys.
I wanna
Really?
say-
Yeah.
You're gonna say
Marvel,
because this
Marvel is
fucking
changing.
onion.
Marvel's changing the sound from Spider-Man's whip shooters make from thwip to mixed race family.
that's what it said. Mixed race family.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has to be.
Yeah, that's like.
I told you I had to go over again.
I'm
More
gonna
marketing.
go true.
Just to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, just to be a contrarian.
There you go.
I'm actually a little hungry, so I'm gonna say true again. Oh yeah, it's onion. Like I said, there was another one that was like Jake Paul realizes that suicide people actually die. And I was like, man,
Oh,
that
I read,
I was like,
read that when
I was like, oh man, that's way too onion. I gotta.
Yeah.
Some of them I tried to re-go through. That I guess that was one of them that got through.
It slipped through.
All right, last one. So actually, it was 16 questions.
16 and a freebie.
17. Hipster whines at Tech Mag for using his pic to imply his hipsters look the same. Discovers pic was an entirely different hipster.
Oh, this one's true. I saw this one.
I think it's an onion.
I think it's onion.
think so.
Again, it goes back to my.
I honestly
Yeah.
think it was an onion.
I can't remember what I saw, but I saw this.
Because I think I remember seeing this and specifically clicking on it and being because I didn't see who it was from. And then when I loaded it up, of course the onion came out. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me read this for the fucking
I see
satire.
that happened to me too, but I didn't click on it. I saw it as a news report.
I actually clicked on it because I thought it was just ridiculous.
100%.
I'm gonna go with
Because I remember seeing
100%.
this. I remember seeing that news line.
yeah.
But I can't remember if it was a news source or the Onion. I didn't click on it, but I was like, I remember going, "Oh, that's fucking."
I'm gonna say it's
stupid."
true.
You say it's true?
Yeah, because it's a fucking hipster.
And this
I'm gonna go onion.
This came right after that whole. Remember, I told you that.
Tony,
that-
this is you now. We got one true, one onion now.
Remember, this came after I told you the story of the police officer going with a black guy, going, "We're looking for someone," and he's like, he arrested his.
The
his,
wrong black dude,
Yeah.
yeah, and then
He's
he
like,
was
"This
just
looks
like-
nothing like me."
Yeah,
So
just because
after
he
that was
cried,
this
yeah.
article. Oh, fucking people are stupid.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if it was the Onion or not.
100.
100. I remember seeing it. I know this is. I remember seeing this.
I can never go 100 with anything.
All right, over 75. Give me a B at least.
I will give you. I'll give you a 95.
All right, 95.
I'm
is
80% sure it's true.
90% that it's.
Well,
an onion.
I know this is an actual headline. I remember seeing this headline. I just don't remember what source.
I think it's the Post, the New York Post.
I'm pretty sure it's an onion.
Okay, so lock it down. We're all locking this down.
So I'm saying with this one, whoever's wrong fights it, whoever's right doesn't.
Sorry, we all go through this.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the last question.
It's
right?
true.
This is the last question anyway.
I
So.
won't record this too.
I'm gonna say it's true.
I will.
Onion? Hold on. Here you go.
Onion.
Okay, onion. You got 2 onions,
It's true.
1 true.
It's true. It's true.
In case it is.
In the case of the hipster and the missing picture of the same picture, It's actually a real story.
Yep.
The register. This was in England.
I honestly thought it was a fucking onion thing. Oh well.
So-
Bite the onion.
Memories, they could trick you.
Memory.
Bite it. Carrot. Bite the onion.
Fuck. All right.
It has a man bite.
Oh, fuck.
I'll take a big bite too. Oh, I was gonna say.
For the for Instagram, Facebook, just take a picture of all 4 of the onions and post that.
Line
up.
them up.
Yeah.
Line them up.
We'll do that
My
after.
onion's in there.
We'll do that after.
It's all spit on now.
I couldn't finish it. Ah, fuck.
Well, the attempt was made. That was true. Their onion, guys.
Fuck. You guys suck. I knew it was right.
I honestly thought like we were done with the podcast. For some reason, I thought that was the end, and I was like, God damn it!
Well, burned.
Oh, fuck.
It is.
I apologize. I apologize to people who are listening and hate the sound of other people eating.
Chewing.
So,
Or this could be your interest to ASMR.
yeah.
Welcome to my dark side.
But that was the game that hopefully was made it a little interesting for all of us and the people listening. Whew, it burns.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I keep getting once you get to the
That
inside,
core in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, it burns.
yeah, it comes real.
I think it's just a repetitive kind of.
But you know what? This
Oh,
might
fuck,
this might actually be like an episode by itself because how long it was is pretty good.
It's a double dose of episode.
Like I said, I might cut off the whole John Wick penis thing and just leave this.
If you want
Or
to
two-part it. It could be a two-part
It could be a 2-part.
podcast if they're interested in listening to the dick stories.
But
Orwell.
I will say, if you do this again, and we can do this during my window of allowed eating, or
Or we would have to do it earlier.
either,
Well, that's the window.
Yeah, that's the window.
either we do it earlier, or just let me know,
You
like a
extend
day
his hours.
before,
Oh, so you
so I
can-
can set my hours differently.
Okay.
But this was creative.
Well, the main thing is...
Because it made us...
yeah, didn't suspect me being out of town. Or
Yeah.
out of the city.
No, but it was still wasn't. You were nearby his window.
His
His window's
windows
really-
everything,
yeah.
but
But it was clever.
Oh,
'cause-
fuck. It burns like you burp.
And you know why it was clever? Because the last question is what put this Go game in my head together. I trusted Roman and his math. And his, Roman's usually certain. He was like, I seen this. And then I second him against myself because I actually saw that too. And it turned out to be true.
I knew it was I remember seeing it too, but I laughed at it because it was just fucking hilarious. I didn't care if it was onion or whatever. It's like, it's true.
Did we like this game?
Society had was
I
fun.
like it.
It's no D&D,
I like that
but
it
I
has-
like it.
I like that it has punishment because it makes us partake.
Though, is there anything that we all don't like collectively? Because I think
Well,
that would really.
Sardines.
We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that off.
Yeah.
Off
They won't
podcast.
kill us because I'm not doing chili peppers.
Come on, man.
If
Is it muy caliente or muy
if
cold?
it's something like that, then
It would have to be the
would
guys that just wrong.
It would be
Just-
limited questions. It wouldn't be like 17.
No, but it was.
Alright, we got Carolina Reapers.
You know what it would
And
be?
we got 37 questions. Jesus Christ!
You know what it would be though? Instead of being as a united group, it would be the guy who was just wrong or right.
Well, see, I wanted to do that, but then again, I wanted everyone to be engaged
Because now it would be like, is he right? Is he wrong?
because
What are they gonna
the thinking behind this was, I was like, okay, we'll do everyone by themselves, every man for themselves. But then I think I would just get answers of like, no, that's true, instead of just being like, well, why is it true? Well, I just think it's true. So I was like, if I put them in a group
you
and
would
we
have
get
to- no, but
The
you-
engaging
that-
and the trying to talk people into it reminds me of
that's-
the game that we played with a Mysterium. People had it right, but I was able to talk people into being wrong.
exactly.
The Serum was a good game.
Yeah, if you
Makes
get it
us
out.
use your people's brain.
Shouts out to people. Mysterium, it's a good game.
So that was.
I
that
will
was
try to put up a video of us buying onions on the internet.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It burns.
I was hungry before. I kind of don't want to eat. Because I think everything I eat is going to taste like onion for like a day.
It's so fresh though. It's like watery.
I know it's like my mouth is salivating, but it burns.
I don't know how the guys from Holes did it. They had
I was
sweet
just thinking
onions.
about that right now.
But anyways,
If only.
Thank you for joining us, the City Podcast, episode 144. We have been your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with
your boy Eric.
And
Hate that boy, Roman.
and of course the return of
Beef fajitas now with the side of onions.
fresh onions.
Yeah, on the way to eat onions. 7th episode, fucking whatever.
Bye.
I didn't
Bye.
even get to eat my fucking onion.